So you're in a pub or another public place and somebody comes up to you and they say, "Hi, I'm a medium." And I was just looking at you and I just noticed that someone you love has recently died, and I wondered if you'd like to connect with them. Sure enough, the words that they speak are true. Someone you love has recently died. How did he know this? He may even go on to tell you their name. You're intrigued. Of course you want to be in touch with them. You miss them. You love them. You'd give anything to be in touch with them again. And so you follow the medium to wherever he leads you. Maybe you even go to a seance or begin to attend his spiritualist church in the hope of reconnecting with those for whom your heart breaks as you continue in your grief. It's a compelling encounter. The evidence is there, isn't it? There is life after death. There are spirits who can lead us to our loved ones. Mediums have a power to lead us closer to those whom we've lost, or so we think. But I caution you that this, my friends, is a deception that plays on us at our times of frailty and our times of weakness. Well, you may object and say, well, I see spiritists, I see mediums, and they tell me things. They pass on messages about things that they could not know about unless they had been revealed by my loved one on the other side. But the thing we need to understand is that the spirits at work in the spiritualist churches and in the lives of the mediums are not the spirits of the departed, but they are the spirits of the evil one. And the deception is really quite simple, for these spirits will have observed us in our earthly lives. They will have observed the earthly lives of our loved ones and will have all sorts of knowledge that we do not know they have because we did not know they were there, like spies collecting data on us, which they then feed to the mediums who can feed that data to us, presented as messages, as evidence from the other side to lead us into their dark world and their converse with evil spirits. And it may be that the medium or the spiritist is themselves under deception. Maybe they intend to do good. Maybe they believe wholeheartedly in the truth of what they do. They think that they do indeed have spirit guides and converse with the dead. But then they are all the more deceived. For the spirits of the evil one are crafty and have been at this work for millennia. And when we are weak and when we are grieving and we are vulnerable and we desire to be close to those we've lost, how vulnerable we are to their deception. This video, my friends, is simply offered to you as a means of opening your eyes to the deceptions at work in the world to lead us from Christ and to lead us down the dark paths of the evil one. For the scriptures tell us that to converse with evil spirits, to seek to contact the dead, is a grave sin. And it really does open up our hearts and our minds and our lives to the presence of the evil one who will seek to destroy us and lead us away from salvation in Jesus Christ. Brothers and sisters, the hope that we need in the face of death comes not from seances and from mediums and spiritists. It comes from Jesus, the one who took on our frail and broken flesh and entered into all our vulnerabilities and all our frailties and all our darkness, and took those things to the cross and buried them with him in the grave, and then raised to new life, restores those who turn to him in faith. It is in the resurrection life of Jesus and the gift of his holy and life-creating Spirit that we find hope and comfort and consolation, in which we find freedom and release from all that weighs heavy upon us, and in which ultimately we find true life, both now and in the age to come. Brothers and sisters, if you have been involved in spiritualism, if you are seeing a medium, if you are tempted to reach out to your loved ones through the work of a spiritist, I encourage you, I urge you, don't do it. It's a deception, and like all good deceptions, it seems oh so good. How could it be wrong? Because if we look like a deception, we wouldn't fall for it. Brothers and sisters, turn to Christ, and in him find your hope, and in him find your life. May God bless you.